We present you the 5 biggest self-defense myths.
And we explain you why they can be a trap for you if you believe in them.
So guys, myth number 1, we want to destroy some myth today, and myth number 1, size doesn't matter. That's really not true. Not only that size matters, but size mostly means the guy is big, the guy is heavy, so he's a lot of range, and because he is heavy he has more resilience, he can take more hits before he's falling. And last but not least, size means he has a lot of weight with which he can bury you alive. Myth number 2, one good attack is enough. That's really nice if you trust your technique, but is it as effective as you think with every opponent? Some people are more resilient even if you hit a critical spot. So if you have more, give more. Do follow-up techniques instead. Myth number 3, martial arts makes you invincible. That would be really great, guys. But pure technique is nothing without proving it. What you learn in a summer camp is a nice technique and tradition, but it won't let you survive regular sparring or won't let you survive on the streets. You have to learn these techniques under stress or you never make them work. So train, train, train. Myth number 4, carrying a weapon makes you feel safe. Yes, but only feel, because you are not safe. If your weapon is not accessible, not easy accessible, then it's not effective. Better is it to be aware of the situation so you have your weapon quickly where you need it. Because then even a bread is a very effective weapon when you train it. You have to train it, you have to keep it accessible. Myth number 5, knife defense is working. No guys, it's not. What you learned is nice and perhaps it will save your life in an emergency, but it's not very likely that this works out. If you see the weapon, he mostly will not or doesn't want to kill you. Just give him what he wants. Because if he wanted to kill you, you wouldn't see the weapon. He would just come from the backside and stab you to death or whatever his pervert fun sport is. Awareness is here the key. So if you come into a bad situation, look for the emergency exits and run. What many people don't know about Vincenzo is that he is also master of pain jitsu, the ancient art of bread fighting. In the hands of the master, every kind of bakery can become a deadly weapon. He learned it since he was 5 years old after the adoption by an Asian owner of a French bakery. Back then in Shanghai after the Opium Wars, weapons were banned, so people looked for alternatives. And in a successful fight with a hard baguette was the birth date of pain jitsu.